a little relaxed, a little satisfied, can we, guys? And God's saying there's higher. There's higher levels I want you to go to. But somebody have to disturb you in order for you to fight for it. You got me? You can't be comfortable when greatness is all around you and you don't see it. That's why I often pray, God, give me eyes to see and ears to hear. Because greatness can be sitting right next to you and you don't even know it. Like, I don't know, I don't have no people to talk to. You were just standing in front of somebody awesome. I never forget how Joe Wood said he was in the store, in the restaurant, something, and he talked to the guy and, and asked him to keep his career options open. And so the guy said, he was sharing with him what he do. The guy says, are you serious? He said, yes. The guy said, come to this meeting tonight. Want to introduce you to some people. Went to the meeting, and there was the organization. You'll see he have an organization out here where the red turbans, right? He went to their meeting, and he told the guys, it was the leader. He said, listen to what he had to say, and like 30 of them recruited. And had a whole organization, right? But greatness is standing right next to you at the restaurant. Greatness is, you gotta stop going through the drive-through line. You gotta walk inside. Because greatness is there ordering the cheeseburger. You got what I'm saying? It's right there next to you and you don't see it. So you got to pray, God, give me eyes to see and ears to hear. Greatness is talking to you and you don't hear it because you have one agenda. And God said, let me put, I love Randy and Angie's story of how they met. He went to TGIF Fridays to do a meeting with a group for the bikers, and she there to order t-shirts for y'all. Look how God caused a path to go. And so they go in there for two different reasons, but God had a purpose. What's the chances of her meeting the t-shirt guy at Fridays? And him going to a session with a couple of folks for the bikers organization at Fridays. They there for two different reasons, but God had a purpose. You got me? So you're standing next to people, and because you're operating in fear, you're not talking to them. Because you're worried about if you're going to say the wrong thing. How you do that? Say something. Never forget the guy was at the convention, and he was making $500,000. He was speaking early on. I was in the business. He talked about, he went to the meeting. So he was so excited. Went home to his wife. We got to do this. She said, what do they do? I'm not quite sure what to do. I think they sell acid rain.
Acid rain.
She was like, he said, but you gotta see them. They were jumping up and down. They was fired up. They was excited. And she said, honey, but what do they do? Something about acid rain, something. He didn't even get it. He just wanted to join a group of excited people that sold acid rain. He didn't catch it. They were probably talking about asset management, but he heard
Acid rain.
he heard acid rain. And she was like, I didn't understand. He's like, just come to the meeting next week with me, and they'll lay at $500,000. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Because folks want to join, and so you think it's about selling life insurance. You think it's about doing investments. No, folks are looking for hope and opportunity. Hope and opportunity. We were listening to a speech that the team, we pass around good speeches, and the guy was talking about, I can't do it no justice totally, but he was talking about you got to seize the opportunity at the moment that it's an opportunity. He said, so people keep thinking they had time. When you look at the clock, it keeps going around, and it just keeps going around, and just keep going around, and they keep saying, well, I'll do this at 1 o'clock. Okay, I'll do this at 2 o'clock. And they just constantly going around. He said, you can't look at your opportunity like a clock. You have to look at it like an hourglass. Woo! You can't look at it like a clock that it's going to keep. I still had time. I had time. You have to look at my opportunity like an hourglass that's saying it's going to run out. And I have to go and seize the opportunity while it's a fresh opportunity. Because the longer you stay here, the more bitter you're going to get when you don't win.
Yeah, that's true.
Some folks just bitter, can you? Because they ain't winning, and surely it's your fault.
That's a lot.
I mean, if Angie just do more training on life insurance. I just don't understand what we do. I mean, you know, if you just teach more about securities, these people will be successful up in here. What's wrong with you? You're becoming bitter because you've been here so long, you didn't take an advantage of the opportunity when it was a fresh opportunity. So now it's stale, and surely it's somebody's fault. If mama had not stopped me from going to the party when I was 10, I'd probably be winning by now. It's somebody else's fault. When you gotta look in the mirror and say, I done got old and bitter. And I need to. That's why God says, joy comes in the morning. That's why he said, it's a new day. And joy comes in the morning. There's some times in life when it's so heavy that whole day, every time somebody call me, I don't care if it's 6 p.m., I say good morning. Because I just need the joy of the morning. Oh, good morning. 10 p.m. They said, Coach, why are you saying good morning? Because if you knew what I am doing today, you would just want to hear me say good morning. I got to keep my mindset right. Good morning. 5 p.m. Good morning. How y'all doing? Good morning. Oh, good morning. Because if I don't say good morning, I'm going to cut somebody out. Good morning. Good morning, right? Sometimes you just need to walk around and just say good morning to everybody. Because if joy coming along, I need some joy right now because it's tough right now. Somebody done something to me right so I need to just say good morning all day today. This is a good morning day. Anybody ever had one of those days you just need to say good morning all throughout the day to keep your head right? Good morning. It's a new day. Good morning. Joy comes in the morning. Right? Man, y'all flat killed it. Like, I need that whole presentation. I'm pushing the P's. Man, that was powerful. Oh my gosh, give it up. Take a picture of that. Take a picture of that. Get a picture. Don't let them see you. Get a picture. Picture on that slide. You get it? I can't write fast enough. That was an awesome, y'all got some powerful teammates. Yeah. Okay, you just have ears to hear. Ears to hear. So you guys had the opportunity to hear my story and opportunity to hear from your teammates and Camilla talk about how awesome the ALC is going to be, and I know everybody's going to be there, man. We so fired up. She's like, I can't believe you're here because I'm over registration. Now, I promise you, I got a lot to do with registration right now, man. It's like, I got to work today. At some point, I got to get some work done with registration, and so I got my daughter working on stuff. I got all kinds of stuff going on with that, trying to make sure everything is straight before we get there next month. So much is going on in my life, so busy right now. And so I know you guys are going to be there. It's going to be awesome. You heard me share. Thank you so much for receiving. So many of you have come up to me, and what blesses a leader is when you can receive. I didn't say when you're comfortable. I said when you can receive. I didn't say I didn't irritate you. I said you received it. I didn't say I ain't hurt your flesh. I said you received it. So that's why some of y'all, when you came to me and thanked me, I say thank you for receiving. Because it's just sad when you're in the room and you're so bitter and can't nothing penetrate your heart. You can't receive and you keep leaving, and you don't leave the same, by the way, because the world is constantly evolving, so you're never the same. People say, I'm in the same place I was in last year. Impossible. That's not possible. You either decrease or increase. And so you come to these sessions, you either receive to get better or you became more bitter. Woo! You either get better from these events or you're more bitter from these events. You got what I'm saying? And you start hating it more and more, and what eventually happens is you just don't like yourself anymore. Right? And you stop fighting because you don't like yourself. You think you're mad with Angie, you're really mad with yourself. That's why she ain't tripping. She ain't tripping over you being mad. Because it's you're mad at. I like how Michael Jackson did the song. I'm starting with the woman in the mirror. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. And I'm asking her to change her ways. I'm not asking God to change Angie. I'm asking him to change me. Because if something she said bothers me that much, something's wrong with me. Woo, that's good right there. Come on, come on. Something wrong with me. Because one of the things I always start with is checking me. And I said, Lisa, why do this disturb you so much? What part of this person is just like you that you don't like?
That's usually what it is. That's usually what it is.
It's something, this person bothers you so much, it's something in them that you don't like that's in you too.
Yeah, that's true.
What is it that you need to correct about you that this person got you up at night thinking? Fix you and the people will come. If nobody's following you, you're just taking a walk. You're not a leader. Leaders have people following them. And if you look behind you and nobody is following you, you're taking a nice walk by yourself. You ain't leading nothing. You got what I'm saying? And when you a leader, you need not talk about yourself because everybody else talking about how awesome you are. All I keep hearing is how awesome Kenya is. Okay, coach. Thank you, coach. You helped me, coach. You awesome, coach. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Randy. Y'all awesome. Y'all helped me. You need not talk about yourself when you're a real leader.
Come on.
You need not tell me you save if you save for real.
Come on, ma'am. Come on, ma'am. That's a whole word. A whole word.
Right? So I gotta give y'all a charge. Oh, I had no time. Oh, battery. Okay, somebody keep me track. Let me go. Take my time. All right, sis.
Take your time, Pastor.
Tell me how long I'm supposed to go. I don't need all of it. 25 minutes? 45 minutes? Okay, I'm going to take 30 of it. Okay, all right. So let me know when I'm 10 minutes from my 30. Okay, all right, okay, all right, okay, all right. Have y'all figured out my people laugh a lot because I'm so goofy? I'm like really goofy, right? And so when I get extremely tired, I cry. So sometimes when I go, people work me. Angie and Randy did allow me to go get some rest yesterday because people work me hard when I go to speak for them. And so I never travel alone. I'm a package deal. I always take people with me when I travel. And so they'll watch me. They're very overprotective. And my cousin, who's one of my RVPs, teaches them how to travel with me. And so I never carry keys to a room. I never have a key to get in my room. Even at the ALC, my leaders hang out in my room, at my suite. And so they all have keys. So when I need to go to a room, like somebody let me in the room, I don't carry keys to no rooms. I don't have a key to this room. Angie took the key as soon as Angie had me the key. And that Angela took the key. Because she like, ain't no sense to give it to her, she ain't gonna find it. So it's just different way. They know how to travel with
All
me.
right, with
so
the
they
Angie.
see that I'm exhausted. They study their culture. They see if I'm exhausted. And so they're bold enough to go up to that host and say, listen, she done gave everything. Like she's about to pass out. The folks will work you from sun up to sundown, but y'all leadership, they allow me to get some rest. Amen. Thank you so much. Right? Allow me to refresh and come. So, and that's a blessing. I do that for my speakers. We treat them extremely well. My speakers always get armor bearer, and when they come, and we treat them extremely well, and that's how your leadership is treating me. And so, but let's talk about. I don't want you guys because I have an assignment. And I said, when you pick the right leader, like somebody in here, just help me out a little bit. So some of the things I said should have been confirmation for some people. And that's when you know they were called by God to be there. And so I asked Angie, I said, let me know that my speaking so far, has it been confirmation? Kenya, has it been confirmation? Otherwise, I was not supposed to be the speaker for this month for you guys. If anybody received any confirmation on questions you had, and you received some confirmation?
Yes!
because, when you're supposed to take an action move, it shouldn't be somebody saying it to you for the first time. It should be that you're getting confirmation, right? And churches bring in speakers all the time. If that speaker is not confirming the message in the house, that was not the right speaker. And so I asked Angie and Randy and Kenya, was I confirming anything for the organization? And they said yes. Angie said me and Kenya had that conversation about almost everything you talked about. So it was total confirmation. Now I know for sure, I had ears to hear that when Angie asked me to come, I said yes to the right person, because I turned down everybody for the first quarter because I had surgery in December. And so I thought I was going for a procedure. It turned out to be major surgery. And so I was too weak, couldn't walk, couldn't do anything to come and to speak for anybody. So the calls was pouring in, and I said, well, it's amazing. Angie asked me in November. She was smart. The surgery was December. They asked me in December. She got me first, right? And so that was smart, because had she asked me in December, it would have been like, oh, sis, she's smart. I just thought about that. That just hit me. Okay? So we talk about mindset stuff. Isn't that what we talk about, guys? Shifting your mindset. And so understand that anytime you have a responsibility to change, it's never going to be comfortable. Why y'all looking for comfortable? Comfortable is that $20 an hour you make. That $30 an hour. We ain't talking small talk, guys. We talking big time money here. Why y'all looking for comfortable, right? And so we talk about mindset. Why you walking in offense? Read the book, The Bait of Satan, D-A-I-T, The Bait of Satan. I recommend my team to read that book every year. The Bait of Satan. It's a setup when you walk in offense. You walk around in life so offended by everything. And you need to be brave. I remember my pastor did that book in the church, and so you had to write down everybody you needed to forgive. And you had to bring that list to church, right? And so then she said, now tear it up. And then she told us, throw it in the air. And then after we did it, paper was everywhere in the church. And she said, I didn't think that through. And the staff got clean all this up. So, but that was so, I be telling some folks, you know what? You need to go write some letters. Get it out of your heart. Write some letters to people. Or even if you don't send it, write a letter to this person. Even if they deceased, write a letter, right? Get it out of your head and heart. Write a letter. One lady said I had to get a whole stack of paper. And I wrote so many letters. Get it out. Because we're talking about going to the next level, right, guys? We're talking about going, and you can't with that old stuff. You got baggage. And you can't go nowhere because there's so much baggage. Write letters to people. Mail them. Get it out. You're not looking for their approval or forgiveness. You're not looking for that. You just getting it out of you. So we talked about mindset, because you fix your mind, you fix your bank account. You fix your mind, you fix your destiny. It's all the true wealth starts in the mind. Did y'all know that Angie was a co-author in my book, True Wealth Starts in the Mind? That book has been in reprint so many times. True wealth starts in the mind, where God talks about whatever man put his mind on, it will not be denied him. So if you are in debt, and you say, I'm just never getting out of debt, it's because your mind is on the debt. It's not on the solution. True wealth starts in the mind. If you fix your mind, right, you will fix everything in your life. It's the mindset that's so jacked up, right? Whatever man put his mind on, it will not be denied him. If your mind is on RVP, it will not be denied you. If your mind is on being a ring wearer, it will not be denied you. Whatever man put his mind on. So you say, look at my life. I'm always struggling. Because your mind is on the struggle. And that's why I get sick this time every year. You're right. Because your mind is on getting sick. And that's a language God don't understand. So your mind is talking, and you said my affirmations. Some of y'all affirmations are jacked up. When you say the words, I am debt free, your mind only hear debt. The word debt. You got to change the way you say it. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Yeah. So you got to get your mind off of this situation. Listen to this. When I had cancer, I planned my funeral because I expected to die. I was so sick. So I didn't want my parents and my daughter to worry about putting my funeral together. So I said, let me put the funeral together. Let me make sure they know where the money is, the policies are, all of this stuff, right? Let me go ahead and get ready to die. So I was getting worse and worse because my mind was on dying. Come on, somebody. Are y'all hearing me? Yeah. Your business is dying because your mind is on dying. I don't have no teammates. And that's all you think about. So-and-so quit. That was my best person. Really? That was your best? Whatever happened to you being your best? Ain't nobody on my team better than me.
There it is.
Come on. You gotta be kidding me. I know how to make my money. Ain't nobody ever gonna stop me from making my money. I'm that good. You got what I'm saying? So when you put your mind on the right things, right? If your mind is on good health, it's amazing how the habits follow whatever your mind is on. Make sense, guys?
True.
Look at it, the Tower of Babel. They gonna build that tower. God said, look at them. Yep. Look at that saying. They said, we're going to build this tower, reach the heavens, we'll be like God. And he said, I can't even stop them. So the only way I can stop them is to change their language and make it Babel, because it was one language. And as long as we speak the same language, we understand each other, bad or good. So let me change their language that they can't understand each other. You show me a marriage that failed, I show you a marriage that the language changed. Mm-hmm. Show me friendships that break up, the language changed. It's always about the language. Y'all hear what I'm saying? He said, let me change their language because I can't stop them from building this tower, and I'm God. But because I've given man authority, whatever he put his mind on, it will not be denied him. Come on, guys. Are y'all catching that? Are y'all catching that? So let me change the language. You listen, I should talk to you and say, I hear Kenya. You're supposed to sound like your leadership. I can tell what organization you in. Oh my gosh, you sound just like Angie. Some people, when I talk to them, I can't tell where you belong. You don't sound like your pastor. You don't sound like your business leader. You don't sound like your mommy and daddy. I don't know where you belong. You're supposed to sound like your leadership. You talk to my daughter, she sound like little Lisa. Come on, somebody. My 2-year-old grandbaby sound like me. Grandma, have a blessed day. Mama. Good morning, Mama. She runs in the room and she got what all these clothes because she don't want what Christmas gift. She walked in the room. Mama. I said, you look beautiful. Thank you, Mama. I said, have a blessed day. Okay, Mama, have a blessed day. I love you. She'll be 3 April the 9th, right? She was 1 pound and 15 ounces when she was born. I did a fast, 21 days of nothing but water. Begging God for my baby's life. Got what I'm saying? That, and she, man, watching, she was in NICU 75 days. They was like, y'all don't have to come every day. I said, my baby, know we're here. I went there and I would sing to her. She would raise her hands in the isolate, in the incubator, while I was singing, like she praising God. They said, this baby not acting like a preemie. You understand? They call her a micro preemie because she was so little, right? And I said, and I I turned that plate down because see, church ain't teaching y'all how to really fast.
Come on, you gotta turn it down.
Y'all need to go on a fast. You know, prayer. He said prayer is good, but it's something about praying and fasting. We missed the fasting part. We just got the prayer part, right? You still eating a bunch. You know, when people died in the Bible, they did water fast. But now what do they have at the repast? A bunch of food. You can't hear nothing because you're full. You got what I'm saying? So I said, God, I need you to save my baby. She's trying to come early. I know it's for a reason. She's going to be somebody. But it's too soon, God. So I'm going to turn the plate down. Nothing but water for 21 days. Pleading for the life of my grandbaby. That chick bad, man. She said, that's awesome, Grandma. Awesome. Y'all need to be like Skylar. Skylar Lisa Jones. Skylar hangs on the banister in our house, and we be looking like, oh my God, she falls, she gonna hurt herself. She be like, whoa, whoa. See, some of y'all need to stop being scared. Skylar hang there, she be like, whoa. But she gonna do it anyway. You got what I'm saying? Learning a lot about fighting from my grandbaby. Hi, Mama. How you doing? It's sunny outside. It's sunny outside, Mama. Come on, somebody. Right? We got to fight for what we want. So true wealth starts where?
In the mind.
Come on, girl. Don't tell me you got my book. You better stop playing. You better, girl. I love you. Your coach is a co-author in that book. Come on, somebody. Come on, man. Right? So fix your mind. You fix your business. Fix your mind. You fix your bank account. Fix your mind. You won't fix your friends. Is that who you hang with? No wonder you came looking for me. Come on, somebody, right? So now it's time for us to leave out of here with a charge. Because we can't leave out of here bitter. We have to leave out of here, what? Better. Right? And so I have an assignment. And I want to honor my assignment. I get blessed every time. So I need to honor my assignment. This ain't about Angie and Randy. Don't tell me what to talk about. I'm a grown woman. Don't tell me what to talk about. The company say, we don't give you topics to talk about because you don't stick to nothing anyway. So I'll be like, what y'all want me to talk about when they ask me to speak? They get everybody a topic but me. We don't give you topics. Because you don't stick to nothing anyway. So just get up there and do what you do. All right? I said, okay. So I have to, because I love you, every single person in here, and because I want to see you great, and because your family needs somebody to point to, and because your grandchildren need to have your picture on the wall, because you left them an inheritance and a legacy. It's a difference. And so I need you to put in them what they need to have. You got what I'm saying? And so the legacy part is the mindset part. The inheritance part is material possessions. But the legacy is what you can put in them. I'm brainwashing Skylar. I'm brainwashing her at 2 years old. I started brainwashing her when she was in that isolate and that NICU. I'm brainwashing that girl. Because she get ready to inherit a lot. I have investments. I have businesses in place. All the money, I don't even look at it. Skylar will have $3 million when she turned 18. You know what I'm saying? I'm brainwashing her because she needs to be able to carry our legacy. So I'm brainwashing her. Y'all got me? I brainwashed my daughter. I don't have any issue calling my daughter and saying, I need this of you. Yes, mommy. Brainwashing her. Because she's going to carry this. And she got to be a certain girl to carry this. Right. So I love you guys. And we got to raise up generations of great children. Y'all hear that? And of great grandchildren. And so if you leave here bitter, that's going to trickle down to your grandbabies. So get yourself together.
Come on. Right.
It's bigger than you. Right?
Right.
Stop being lazy. Because everything, I was on a call once in a clubhouse. I was on a clubhouse room, and the guy said, they was talking about he makes 6 figures successfully. He said, would you ever date a woman that don't make 6 figures? He said, absolutely not. And so the other women, some women was on there. I'm saying, I'm on there, right? And they were like, the women was on there, and they was like, oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. And I was like, I get the brother. He said, my mother told me one thing. Don't ever marry a lazy woman because you're going to have lazy babies. At my age, you should have accomplished some things. He said, all of my peers, we graduated out of college together over 20 years ago, and we're successful in our careers. He said, I don't want a woman that's not pursuing something, that's not successful in her career, whatever that may be. I understood the brother. Only the broke women didn't.
Because they were looking for a payday.
He said, you women are so twisted.
Yep.
He said, because you would tell your girls to find a man that has. And the moment as a man that I say I'm looking for a woman that have, I'm wrong. But you will tell your girls, don't marry a broke man. But I'm wrong for saying I won't marry a broke woman. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Hey, listen, don't get it twisted. Randy is a man in his own right and can make his. He don't need Angie to be successful. And Angie didn't need him to be successful. That's called equally.
Yo. You better know it.
You got what I'm saying, guys? We may come in this one way, but we better not stay here. You better be pursuing something. Woo. I don't know who that was for. Y'all pulling on me. That's when you have a sensitive spirit of discernment. Y'all pulling on me. You got what I'm saying? So y'all can't leave here the same. Everybody in agreement? We're going to leave better, right? Okay, so this is the month of March, and today is the what? 11. So we got some, how many days we have left in this month? 22 days? 23? Which one?
20. Give it 31 days. Come on, y'all. Got a romance on?
Before my fed is over. Yeah, before my Primerica month. You know that's different. And the Primerica month.
Okay.
Y'all got respect? This wig is hot. Hey, where's the pull it up? Y'all know I'm bold enough to pull it off right up here.
Don't do it.
Okay, so listen. How many days we had left in the Primerica month? We still not in agreement. 21 days. Okay. It's 21 days, guys. That's why they ain't coming with the numbers. They thought it was 23. It's 21 days left in the month. Everybody get a sheet of paper with nothing on it. A sheet of paper. Because you need to tear it out the book because you're gonna hand it up. Okay? Tear it out the book because you're gonna pass it up. Okay? First thing I want you to write at the top of that paper is your RVP name, because I need to know who bake shop you're in. I need you to write your RVP name at the top, so I can know who bake shop you're in. The next thing, if you're RVP, write your upline RVP. Right? Your upline leader. RVPs, write your upline leadership, okay? So if you're RVP and direct to Angie, write Angie. If you direct to Kenya, write Kenya if you're RVP. Got that? All right, and so now write your name. Ooh, baby. I have an assignment, okay? Write your phone number.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm gonna call all of you. Come on. Write your phone number. Oh boy, it's about to get hot up in here. Ooh. Yes, indeed. Write it. Okay? Now, write the word recruits. Come on, somebody. Under the word recruits, write premium. And under the word premium, write promotions. Ooh, baby. Yes. Yeah.